Hi and welcome everyone to episode 16 already of my Let's Play It Technical Season 2. Now I've created a test world just to test some stuff. I needed to check out how the turtle is working for thermal expansion so we can automatically charge it. And this has been doing good so far, so we're charging pretty quickly. Now I've created some dark iron ingots, and if you look upstairs, need to eat. I've added another book, and it's the Blaze Age. It's just a desert, and I've been running around collecting the BuildCraft flowers. So this way we got a lot of blaze powder. Ooh, we are getting, and yeah, we can use the bandwidth router upgrade. I don't know that, but we can use the blaze powder to get the shapeless. That's what I need to get blaze rods. So let's do that. There we go. And yeah, now we can make the upgrade. Wait, what's the extra dimensional storage? Now we need a few. Oh, we need a few barrels and we need a few ender pearls. How is my iron doing? Because we need 4. So we got 6 at the moment, yeah. And I'm gonna upgrade a few of those barrels, so let's request a few barrels. Where you at barrels? Should be... Oops, barrels. Let's get 6 as well. Requested successfully. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade these so that we can at least store a bit more wood, because that's been, wow, getting full. And I want some, maybe the cobble, or sand is also full. Peat we don't need, maybe the wheat and the seeds, but yeah, then we can store a lot more. Let's open the right chest and let's see, we've got that. And we can do a total of 8. Oh, no, we can do a lot more than that. Wow. We need some leather. Now that's gonna be a bit of a... already forgot. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. Getting more leather. I really should think about a farm. Oh yeah. Now I tried to create the tree-tap turtle, but that's currently not possible. And that's because of IC2. Oh, there we go. Now it's upgraded. So you shift right click it. Nice. Shift right click it. And what else do we want to upgrade? I want to do them all eventually, but... And I've got 1 left. Let me see. Which one else? Sugarcane. Might be handy. Just filling the system with sugarcane. So yeah, I've been trying to create the turtle with tree tap, but that's not possible yet. So that's a bit of a shame. Let's hope IndustrialCraft is gonna update pretty soon. Okay, I'm quickly gonna sleep and be right back. Okay, so I just replaced my energy cell, so it's running again. Yeah. And yeah, let's get started on creating, I think, a few handy tools. Let's first try to make, and testing with my rolling machine, but that keeps draining power, so I'm not sure how I want to do that, but we'll find out in a bit. Soldering station is a crafting table. Not too bad. And 6 iron. And a piece of redstone. And yeah, I really want to get started on a lot of the automated builds, but it's still not possible yet because of the that will do, because of the fact I don't have the resources for it. So let's see, we need some iron and soldering iron. That's not what I mean, because I want to do the logistics hot glasses. Now we need a lot of stuff for that, so first do the nose bridge. Ooh, that's 2 diamonds, really? Can't do anything else. I need the chipset. I thought that was a different recipe. Ah, they might have changed it. Oh boy. And another redstone chipset. Really? It's all with diamonds? Okay. Okay, so apparently we'll have to wait with that. I thought it wasn't that expensive to make. But okay, well, we'll hold on to these and we'll see what happens. Yeah, so now we need to create the... Where's my tubes? Tubes and pipes. Look at that go. Flying in. Yeah, so let's get down and let's start building our turtles, and let's see how we're gonna do that. Is this one empty? Nope, it isn't. So these are all filled. Let's see if I can order some more. Well, the other crafting tables won't be a problem, but I mean the other crafting pipes. Oh, that's successful. How nice. So let's see, we need a few things to be in here. And did you know that if you are in, for example, if you want the, let's get the bricks, for example. If you do any eye and we get the, is that the regular bricks? No, not the slab, just the, wow. Stone brick covers. I don't have enough diamonds for anything. Stone bricks. If you get the recipe, isn't it working on this table? That's odd. But if you've got the question mark on a regular crafting table, you can shift right click the crafting or the question mark, and it will check your inventory and put everything in the right place for you, so you don't have to worry about the recipe anymore. Now that's a really handy feature. Would be nice to make use of that. Let's clean that up for a bit, because the signs won't work anyway, so why bother? So this way we can make it look nice. Okay, so for a turtle we need, of course, a computer. Not a trudel, but a turtle. We need a computer, and that's the first thing we're gonna create, so let's order a piece of redstone. Ooh, and 6 glass. And 1 redstone. let's see, 6 glass, 1 redstone. And import, and let's request 1 glass pane. There we go, and let's add that to the mix and turn it around. Import, import, we did that. Now to the turtle we need a chest. Did we have a chest in the system, or I don't think we can craft a chest yet, so supply, let's get 8 of you. Let's teach the system about that. And yeah. So now we've got all the components to create a turtle. Well, is it creating a turtle? Should be. Oh yeah, there we go. So last but not least is a chest and a computer, and we need, wow, again, iron, 7 iron. Nope, we want, we're even low on iron. How can you imagine that? But yeah, so we can autocraft the turtle now. Too bad we can't put these signs up there. So let's request 2 turtles. There we go. And what's the recipe for crescent hammer? Okay, maybe we can do missing 4 golden ingots. Can we do maybe 1? Ah, we can do 1 of these. So that's at least relief. And let's get the pipe out. And 1 silver ingot. Silver. 1 of you, and that's the silver you get from the pulverizer, and this is the silver you get if you break a block of silver. So I'm not, I don't know yet. Let's see, and I forgot the 3 iron, so let's get 3 of you as well. So there we go, open up the table, let's do something like this and import that. Now let's request 2 of you as well, because we're gonna make a engineering turtle. And yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to do this yet. I've got a bit of an idea, so let's create an engineering turtle, and let's create another one, and let's put this away, I don't need that. And you, and order a stack of smooth stone. 6 gold, we're getting there, we're getting gold. Okay, now the turtle is going to be sitting right here, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. Now if you tell the turtle to dig, it will pick up the block over here. Now over here we're going to have a, let me see, do we have any tracks left? Track, yay, we have 1 boarding track. And let's get a few of you. And then you might know where I'm going at the moment, so let's put this one down. Now the turtle is gonna pick it up and put it in a chest. Let's see, let's get a chest. Not a chest, but in a cart. And my chest, will you arrive anytime now? So first make the minecart, add the chests. Yep, we've got a chest card. So this is going to sit here. This one is going to check if the card is here. Now we can't make the detection block yet because we still need the laser table, and we still didn't get any diamonds, so we need to wait for that. At least, nope, no diamonds yet. But our copper and tin is increasing. Wow, lots of it. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna sleep through the night and be back in a second, because my solar power isn't keeping up otherwise, and as you can see, power is draining. So I'm gonna sleep and be right back. Okay, I'm ready to start off now. As you can see, we're full of fuel and we're full of oil. Perfect. So yeah, this won't be necessary anymore, and I quickly wanted to order myself the liquid duct, not the aqueduct, but the liquid duct. And yeah, we might need to change this up a bit, because I think if I put it here, it's now connecting through the teleport pipe, which isn't that big of a deal, but I wanted to extract, and you need 2 pipes for that. And that's not helping, so let's put this back for now. And yeah, I turned the arrow the other way, so it isn't drawing any power anymore. These are running stable, so we should be charging up pretty quickly. Okay, so first let's set a label. Energy. Label set, yeah. Energy monitor. I don't know. Something like that. So now we can enable it. Now there aren't any directories, but I'm going to add a few I wrote myself. So you do that by just copying it into your saves folder. There's a computer folder, and there's the computer number. So if you look at the ID, this is number 0. There's a folder 0 as well in your save file on the computer. And I'm gonna copy in some files. So see you in a bit. Okay, I've copied over the folders, and as you can see, there's now an API and a startup. So if you go into the API and you do a directory, you see just the letters because I like to keep it short. And if you check C, for example, it's a cookie API. So you will be able to store values in files. So if you close your world and you load it up again, you can use this to read out the values. And there's a help file and a log, a move API, a position API, and a turtle API. I'm not gonna use those, so it's not really necessary. In my startup you can find some variables. I've commented these out. I don't want the log or the help API, but I do want the cookies, and it's also loading position, turtle, and movements API, but they aren't really necessary. It's really the cookies we need, because I want to store the time in there. Now first we're gonna let it need to let it check on this side. So let's save and exit. So go left, it's gonna turn 2 times, yeah. And if you then do something like turtle.suck, you suck, it's gonna say false. So we're gonna check if it's true or false, and we're gonna just do a while loop, and I think that's the best idea. So every, for example, 2 minutes, let's edit startup, it's edit startup. So we're gonna create a local, and I'm gonna tell it timeouts equals, for example, 2 times 60. So that way you know that this is 2 minutes. And after the time goes by, we hope this one is full. We're gonna tell it if timeout minus the current time. And we don't have a local current time yet, so if we do current time equals 0 for now, then we're gonna tell it to execute a function, and that's pick up cell. I don't know, it's not a function yet, we're gonna write that, and yeah. Okay, I'm going to check how we can get the current time, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Now, I've been fiddling a bit with my program, and I've come up with the following. So, first we set our cookie path. So, in our dir cookies, I will show you later on, you will find it. Apparently, the timeout is in decimals, and 1 second consists of 20 ticks, I guess. So that's why I'm multiplying it by 20 and dividing it by 100. So that should be 2 minutes, but we'll have to tinker a bit because I'm not sure if that's true. Now this is the way os.time is the way you get the current Minecraft time. And we're gonna read the cookie, so the file with the last check time, and we're gonna convert it to a number so we can compare it. And then I'm gonna check if it's false, so the file didn't exist, then it's false, or it's 0, and then it's gonna set it to the current time and store the value in a cookie. Now I'm printing here just for debugging purposes a bit. And then I'm gonna check if the current time is larger than the last check time plus the timeout, so if the time has passed. And then I'm gonna store the new last check time. So we can now insert our function pickup cell. And this is gonna handle the picking up of the cell and deploying it into our cart. But yeah, if I run the program, startup, there you go, then you see that the last time I checked was 13, the current time is 18, and the next time it will run is 37.548, so that's the 2 current time, or the last check plus the timeout added to the system. So I think I don't need to multiply it with let's edit. I don't need to multiply it by 20 apparently, because it's still too big. So let's just remove this and let's see, will that be enough? So yeah, now I think it's a lot better. So 20, almost, when it's at 20 it will update the last check time. I think that's 2 minutes. Well, at least that's what I hope. Now let's hang on, Go left, left. Turn it around so it's like this. Timeout has been passed. Let's create a function. Now we can delete these lines. Now normally I edit this in a Notepad++ with Lua color coding, which is a lot easier, but this will work. So we're gonna create, I don't need to call it a local, I think. Pick up cell, and that's a function, doesn't take anything, and don't forget to end it. And we're gonna tell the turtle that it needs to dig. So if turtle.dig, and there was a way to error out, I guess it was something like error. If turtle.dig, so that means the pickup was successful and the energy cell will end up here. And then we're gonna tell it to turtle.turn left 2. Now let's see if that's working. And save it. Oops. Let's save and exit, take out the cell and run startup. Expected it then, and that makes sense on line 30, so that's here. I always forget those. So startup should run. Startup. Let's edit startup. Oops. Startup again, and let's add a line over here, and don't forget to call pickup cell. And let's print out a line, print picking up energy cell. Let's hope this is working. Let's make it into a while loop, while true, do. And then we're, oh right, I can't. I'm so used to having a full functional editor, so we'll have to do it here. While true, do. And yeah. So now it's gonna do this, and we might do a sleep command of half a second. Picking up energy cell. Oops. That's not something I wanted to do, but it does do the it does turn left twice, so that's promising. And it did pick up the cell, so that's rather successful. Now this one is charging, and now it picked up the boarding track, which we don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna fiddle a bit more and see why it didn't, why it kept on doing this. Because it should have, oh, it didn't update the last check. Last check equals current time, and this way the check is keeping true. And let's see, but it can dig apparently, even though it's got a wrench. That's odd. And turn left twice, and then error, I guess, and then it will exit the program. So now it's waiting for time to pass. Once it's passed, it will pick up the block and rotate twice, and yeah, we'll have to see how it works and if it works. So I'll be fiddling a bit and be back in a sec. Okay, so I've been fiddling a bit and I think I've got it working properly. Let me show you what I've done so far. And it's getting quite big. So it's 0.020 per second. So now it's gonna time out every 12 seconds. And that's just for testing at the moment. And that's a second, so just so you know. Now I've also added a check that if the last check is bigger than the current time, it's gonna update it to the current time. Now the pickup cell, I've removed the dig command for a moment here. Just because that would be a bit easier, otherwise it would be picking it up every time. And I don't know why it's not. I don't get this. How many spaces is there in there? But yeah, okay. Not necessary all those spaces, but let me explain what I've written here. It's not that difficult actually. Oh, there should be. Huh. Okay. Cleanup will be later, because now it is. I don't get these spaces. Huh. But what it does, it's printing that it's gonna pick up, it's going to try to dig and then turn left twice, so it's facing me at the moment, and drop the energy cell inside the card. And it's gonna turn on the redstone signal on the front, wait half a second, that should be plenty, even a bit too much, but so the card is being sent away through a portal, which we still have to build. Then it's gonna wait to get a empty cell back, turn right twice, and then place the energy cell down. Now over here I'm just in an endless loop, and it's printing out the time remaining until the next pickup. Just more of a debugging thing. And if the current time is bigger than the last check plus the timeout, so that means the time has passed, we're gonna pick up the cell, which I've just shown you. I'm gonna reset the current time, because I forgot the last time, and that's why it kept on spinning. And we're gonna store the last check time in my cookie, so if it reboots, it knows what the last check time was. And we're gonna update the last check to the current time. Then it's gonna sleep a second and do the whole thing again. Now let's save this, and yeah, this one is full I guess, but let's exit and run start up. There we go, it's picking up the cell, dropping it off, sending it away, and now it's waiting for it to pick up. Now I can place down the card, it won't do anything because it can't suck yet, but if I place this one in there, it's gonna turn back, place it back down, and gonna wait for the next pickup, which should be around 12 seconds. And there we go, picked up, placing it down, sending the card away. Now, all we need to do now is, let's turn that one back, pick up the card, place it back down, is create a portal. Now I've picked up the speed-fired engines because I'm not gonna use them anymore, so that's really not that big of a deal. So let's order some crystals. We're going to need to make a book, and we're going to need to make a portal. Only got 26 so far. Wow, that's not a lot, but never mind, because it's gonna be plenty for what we're wanting to do. And I can always mine a bit more. So yeah, that's gonna send the card away. I can't place a rail here, I guess. Nope, I can't. And I don't need to as well, so. Yeah, whew. Are these storing a lot of power? Not yet. Okay, I'm gonna build the same thing on the other side. So it's waiting for a energy cell to arrive, turn around, place it down, and once it's placed down, send the other one back with some rails. And yeah, then wait again till a new cell arrives. Let's see, this one is empty, I guess. Yep, it is. So let's pick this one up, place a full one down. Go back and place this one down so we get a lot of energy back. But yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do on the other side. Maybe mine some crystals, but I'll do that off camera. Oh yeah, getting loads of power again. So, see you in a bit once my turtle is in place there and my rail track. So, till then. Okay, quickly set it up. Still need to write the program though, but I just wanted to see if this is going to work. So I'm gonna stand right here, create my book, and that's one. And now we need to go back and do the same on the other side. And create a book over here. Now, the card needs to go for a bit, but that's no problem. So this way, facing, let's create a book. And we're gonna add this one, that's the first linking book, over here. And we're gonna end up over here, and the second one will go over here. So, our card is going to be sent through and end up here. And this one, we're going to turn it around. And yeah, I'm gonna edit startup. And I'm gonna write the program to get this going. So, see you in a bit once I've written the program. Okay, just did a successful test, but I want to show you what I've done so far. So, while true do, so it's an endless loop again, so the startup is always waiting. As you can see, it's trying to suck, and while it's not true, it's just gonna wait and try to suck up the item from the card. It's gonna wait. Then when it's get the energy cell in slot number 1, it's gonna turn right again, so it's facing the other direction. Pick up this block, so then there's no block present. Select the first block, which we just picked up, so that's the full energy cell, and place it. So place the block, then select the second one, turn back to the card, so turn left twice, and drop off the energy cell, the empty one, in the card. Then it's gonna select back one again, so it's ready to receive a new one, and it's gonna activate the redstone signal for half a second. And then it's gonna turn off again. And goes back up, and it's gonna wait. So, let's save this, and let's run, or just reboot the computer by pressing Ctrl R, and it's waiting. So now let's go over here. I'm gonna set this one, well, I'm gonna leave it now for just the 12 seconds, so it's immediately gonna pick up the cell and turn around. So let's see if we can show that for now. So here we go, start up, picking up, dropping, sending away, so the other one is picking it up now and placing it back down. Now let's see it on the other side. So the cart is going to be arrived in 12 seconds, of course, so we need to wait a bit, but it's gonna be here any second now. There it is, picking up, replacing it, and putting one back, sending it back to the portal. But because this time is a bit too fast, I'm gonna set it back to let's say every 60 maybe, and let's see how it's doing then. And let's do startup. Time remaining. And yeah, we basically got a recharging system now, and our quarry will run non-stop, and that's gonna be pretty nice. Not sure why this is here. Might be something to do with BuildCraft, but it's still doing the great quarry, so no problems there. Yeah. Ooh, and this is empty, so I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. Oh, there it went. So we just replaced it. We've got a full energy cell, and now we need to wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna relog quickly because this is just annoying as hell. And we might turn it back to 2 minutes. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. So, see you in a bit. Okay, apparently I added a bit more timeout because if you check, it was starting to lag, and that's mainly because if you do something like while turtle.suck, you don't add a sleep command, it's gonna try to do it as many times as possible, which will eventually get your current memory problems. So that's why I changed that, and I added a there we go, send away, placing it back down. Alright, so now it's just waiting again for time remaining till pickup. Oh yeah, there we go. Now this should take some time. And over here, yeah, sometimes the world, I don't know, stupid quarry. But look at all the resources that are getting pulled in. I think we've got a lot of them now. We get already 18 gold ingots. No diamonds yet though. I'm curious, it should still be a lot, yeah. That's 2 minutes, right? I think it is. Let's see how this is running if we leave it running for a bit. And what our quarry is bringing in. I'm getting so much cobblestone and sand. I was thinking of maybe adding the the cactus as well, because I'm getting a lot. So that's maybe a nice position for this. So let's leave one in the system just to tell it where to bring it. Now somebody said breaking it with a chainsaw, the wool is going to be faster, but this is the rock wool, so it isn't that fast to break. It doesn't burn, so that's a nice thing to add. But oh man, look at that coming in all. Lots of work to do. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my stuff and think of something maybe to do. That might be a good idea. Do something. And oh man, I've got so many power problems. And although, oh, hang on. What I could do is just get myself a bit of charcoal and get this system boosted. because we're not getting enough power to power our furnace. So, oh boy, this one is sorting so much, I guess, that it's draining the system. Well, at least I think that is what's happening, because I don't see... Oh, yeah, as you can see, it's piling up all my dusts it cannot place in there. I thought I had a, what's it called, a EU reader. Yeah, I do. Oh, let's get that then, because I think we're not getting enough power. We're getting 24 at the moment per tick, which isn't enough. Oh man, we definitely need more. Okay, I'm gonna think this through and be right back. So, see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I just checked out the time I was recording and we already hit the wrapping up point. But we've got something useful done today, for a change. So this is gonna be sent over in a bit. I might change the time, because it's not entirely full, but yeah, it is working, so I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, we're only struggling with power, so that's something we're gonna resolve in the next episode. We're definitely going to need to improve on this system and get some more power in here. I'll need to think about how I'm gonna do that, but well, for now this will do, I guess. And oh boy, I need to do something about my copper problem, because this is just too much, way too much, so to say. And what we could do is take a bit of, let's see if we do something like this, maybe we can get the copper blocks. Okay. Yep, that's a good idea to do, I guess. Because, and we need to set something up like a auto crafting system for this, because this is not really handy, but yeah, it helps. For now it helps. Let's just keep it on that, and might do the same with tin. Let's grab just a few silver. Not really a problem. Yeah, and let's hope we're soon gonna get a way to get the silver bars as well as the other ones automatically converted to the right one. That's not possible yet, but we'll be there. So yeah, a bit of tin, a bit of silver, and that's about it. So thanks all for watching. Any questions, comments, leave them on my forum thread or in my in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. And yeah, rate, comment and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next episode, when we get some more power going. Okay, so till then, bye bye.